Sometimes it's just one of them days where you just want to set the mood and just let the beat ride with the blue flame. Just, you know, presence presentation is everything. Yo, waiting for people to come in. I'm live on 3 platforms tonight: Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch. I got 2 videos. We just gonna sit back. We're gonna have an adult conversation, and we're gonna talk about some things they need to be talked about. You know, like the coach always says, 187 till the whistle blows. So, shout out to Miss Chantel. You know, she's our Rasta girl, my Rasta sister. You know, my yard girl. But she has some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. Grab your shoulder pads and helmet and let's get this work. Hustle and motivate. Last time that I checked.
Not getting real, genuine connection.
Oh my God! I said what I said!
To be the friend that's always like, that's the bare minimum, that's the bare minimum. But girl, it is the bare minimum. He paid for your food? Great, my dad does that. He said that you were pretty? My mom does that every single day, and all her Facebook friends do too.
What?
Oh, he opened your door? My gay best friend does that. It is the bare minimum, girl, because if he's your boyfriend or if he's your partner, he should want to do those things for you. And if my friends and my family can already do the things that he's doing without romantically loving me, then it is the bare minimum, because a boyfriend who romantically loves you should want to push for more and do more than what you already get. I pay for my friends' dinner. I compliment my friends. Like, have you seen what I post in their Instagram comments on?
But that's your friends. What about if you were in a relationship? What do you do? What do you do for him? I'm just asking a question. I hear people talk about, I do this for my friends. I do that for my friends. What about the individuals that you are in a relationship with? What do you do? Inquiring minds want to know.
On their hot pictures, like, if he's not doing more than that, if he's not doing more than your best friend would do for you, then it's the bare minimum, okay? Because if my gay best friend can open my doors, and if my mom can pay for my dinners, and if my dad can compliment me daily, and if my dad can text me every single day, and if my best friend can comment on all my Instagram pictures, how hot I am, and post me and repost.
Excuse me? You don't even look that hot. I'm hearing what you want people to do for you, but what about what you are doing for them? Okay, I guess I'm just like Chantel. Just wait for you to cook yourself. Let's continue.
My things, anything that man does is going to be the bare minimum, because he should want to do that as your boyfriend. If he treats you well, if he compliments you, great. He's your boyfriend. He should want to compliment you. If he reposts your stuff, great. He thinks you're pretty. He should. He's your boyfriend. He wants to pay for your dinner. Okay. He should want to provide for you because he romantically loves you. Duh. Like, it is the bare minimum. And don't get it twisted. I will always appreciate something that a man does for me or my man does for me. I do appreciate it. but I'll never say like, oh, that's more than I deserve. No, it's the bare minimum.
You see, this is why you just have to leave these broads alone.
I said what I said.
Why don't she go there with her dad and her mom and her mom's Facebook friends and her gay best friend? Why don't she go date them? If she's comparing them to a man who is courting her, first of all, that's just sick. That's ill. But these women love to talk about, oh, bare minimum. But then you ask them, okay, what are you doing for the relationship? What are you bringing to the table? And it's like,
Thank you. Woman say, thank you. You say, man, you not bring nothing. You bring foolishness. You bring devil shit. You bring scaredness. When I hear one woman say she bring peace. Again.
oh, no, I am the table.
I am the table. I am the table. I am the table.
Like, come on now.
I think a lot of y'all are really confused on what the bare minimum actually is. The bare minimum is not consistent communication via phone calls and text messages. The bare minimum is not planning dates. The bare minimum is not good night texts and good morning texts. That is just average, basic human decency. And what's really beginning to happen is people are glorifying bare minimum. What the bare minimum actually is somebody showing up in that relationship like they fucking love you. It's showing up at your house unexpectedly with flowers. It's sending you coffee at work when they know that you're tired that day. It's doing things to alleviate stress in your life. If your car needs an oil change, taking it for an oil change. If you need help with things around the house, it's rubbing your feet after you had a long day. It's actually wanting you to be a part of their life and wanting to be a part of your life.
You know, me hear women say these things, but me don't hear a woman say what she want to do for her man. It's all about them. What they want men to do for them. What men need to do for them. Men need love too. Men need cheeks too. Men need attention too. Let's start with that. Let's start with hearing women say things that they would love to do for their man, instead of hearing about the things they want their man to do for them. Because at that point, it doesn't benefit me to be with you, because you're making it all about you. In a relationship, it's not all about you. It takes two. It's a partner. We're a team. Let me hear you talk about things we can do together. Let me say.
Doing all of the unspoken things without having to be asked to do it. Because we're really out here glorifying the bare minimum. Because bare minimum is not consistent communication. Bare minimum is not taking you on a date. That is, I don't know what is below bare minimum, but that's what it is.
It's crazy because then you ask them, okay, what are you doing? Many of them don't even want to send a good morning text message. They claim sending a good morning text message first is chasing a guy. But they're the loudest to talk about bare minimum.
I notice when dating men, a lot of men tell me, I ain't never did this before. I ain't never been here before. And it lets me know that a lot of women don't require much. Women don't be requiring shit when it comes to these men. And not only that, a woman think that a man's supposed to just give, and they take. Baby girl, let me tell you something. If you thinking like that, you ain't gonna get far in life. Because you got to give a little to get a lot, baby.
What?
Give a little, I'm sorry, give a little to get a lot? How about you give as equally as you are receiving?
Much. Women are okay with settling with a man pulling up on them to smoke some weed. Baby girl, let me tell you something. That ain't gonna fly with me. And if you smoke, I'm not against it. I don't smoke. But if that's what you do, then that's on you. But baby, let me tell you, if he wanted to, he would. A man is gonna do for a person that he like and that he really fuck with. And if he ain't coming in doing nothing, not even dating you, that mean that he don't like you. And that mean that he don't fuck with you like that. So let that man go on and let him go fuck with who he like. And you go find.
Well, what am I say about that? a person, they like you, they want you, they're going to show up. Period. That's it, that's all. I'm tired of hearing a woman say all of these things when it comes to them, pertaining to them. But man out here saying nothing about what y'all do for men. What y'all do for your man. But don't hear that. Me hear fuckery. Let's talk about what we do together. You do for me, me do for you. You love me, me love you. Me respect you, you respect me. It's all about take. Me not hear no give. But yet, you wonder why men protect their peace. You wonder why men pick up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they move the fuck on.
Find you somebody that really fuck with you.
Pardon the language, you know how they are, but if only they had all this energy before they gave him their womb.
Oh my God!
And I'm just like, do I say something? Like, I hate to ask for stuff. I don't like to ask for stuff. But like, you gotta do more to keep me around. And I hate to be that girl, but like, you literally need to.
I ain't gotta do shit to keep you around, but be myself. And let's see what type of time you're on. I'm not gonna jump through hoops. I'm not gonna simp. I'm not gonna come with the fuckery. But you gotta jump on my team. Or else a pink slip would be handed out to you and you will be a tax write-off at that point.
Do the most.
Wow. It's that God complex. I am all that and a bag of chips, so you should bend over backwards, move mountains just to get my attention. Again, the purpose of this video is ask them, okay, what are you doing in return? And it's crickets.
You need to do the most, because as soon as you start doing less or start presenting me with the bare minimum, I'm gonna leave, because I can't be, if you not meeting me where I treat myself, I already treat myself the best. So
Really? But looking at you, I don't see that. You look like a fucking duck. Again, when it comes to two people dating or having an interest, it's mutual. Both parties do their part. Me only hear about what women say, what man do, what man has to do. This is the same thing. You see me? Copy and paste conversation. You're just saying something that the last person done said. But then what man's supposed to do? Men's supposed to jump over backwards and skip rocks for you. Man, I fuck that. Man, I man do that. When the man set the standard, man set the standard. Man raised the bar, men raised the bar. Man set limitation. Man set boundaries.
So if you ain't up here with me, what am I keeping you around for?
Notice she said where I treat myself, not where I treat you. I thought she was going to say if you're not equally reciprocating, if you're not giving as much as I am giving. But nah, she's like, treat me how I treat myself. So you should treat me as if I am the most important person in the world, because everybody believes that they are the most important person in the world. So she treating herself as if she's the most important person in the world. You treat her like she treat herself. Treat her like she is the most important person in the world.
But she's not. She's a fucking idiot. She's not the important person in the world. Me don't hear nothing that says, man, I would like to bring her home to meet my family. I guarantee you, bring something like this home, my dad, my brother, and both my sisters would slap me straight in my mouth. What is this? Who is that? You need to take that back where you met her from. She's not human. That's not a woman. That's a it.
Meanwhile, forget your needs and wants. Yeah.
Man, this is some bullshit.
And you think I'm gonna keep you and you doing the bare minimum? Like, men think, oh, well, I saw you, I called you, I texted you. That ain't enough. That's not enough.
She looks like a light-skinned frog.
Yeah. Again, I will say, I am grateful that they're using their platform to expose why men.
Get to the chopper!
Why men say save yourself, black men, to expose why the black manosphere exists, to expose why Kevin Samuels got so popular. They're just using their platform to just expose. This is Exhibit A, show and tell.
You know what? When it comes to dating, I'm so tired of the bare minimum. Like bare minimum communication, bare minimum effort, and expect me to take you seriously.
Listening to you talk, you are a bare minimum broad. I bet you that hair ain't yours. Long eyelashes. Look how you present yourself. And you think me gonna take you around my family and have my family? I can just see my dad. I can just see my brother. I am right now. Like, what the fuck is this? Why did you bring that here? Some people think, a large number of women think they're wife material. They're not. Just be real about it. All you have to do is listen. Are there good women out there? Yes. Me believe that there are some good, wholesome, respectful women out there. Yes, I believe that. But I also believe that there are some toxic idiots out there that don't belong in your presence, that don't belong in your home, that don't belong around your family, eating up your meal, eating your jerk chicken, your rice and peas, your goat, your ackee, your jerk salmon, your oxtails, your cocoa bread, your rum punch. They don't need to be eating that food. They don't need to sit at the table and break bread with you. Some women, men, do not need to be sitting at the table breaking bread with you. In a relationship, it takes two. I do my part, she do her part. This is what the fuck we're hearing, the fuckery. You're hearing a large number of selfish women thinking they deserve greatness. But you're a peasant, you're poor, you're broke, you're broken, you're busted.
Good morning. What you doing? How are you? No, come at me with some concrete plans. Be assertive. Be a man. I feel like the men just be dilly-dallying and my dad going text threads. Just
How do you know what a man is, motherfucker? You ain't never been one. How do you know what a man is and you ain't never been around one? You don't know what a man look like. You don't know what a man tastes like. You don't know what a man smells like. You don't know what a man hears like. You don't know how a man moves, because a real man hasn't been in your life. Now you have me going from speaking patois to straight ghetto, straight hood. I'm going to tell you, how do you know what a man is supposed to be like? Riddle me that, Batman. Now understand if it's a woman because you're a woman. But who in the hell are you to tell a grown man what a man is supposed to be like? But you ain't one. You ain't never been around one. Or you been around the Spooky and Ray Ray and Larry and them. You better act like you know.
dilly-dallying, just communicating, just mindless talking, just saying anything to just keep some communication and some just get some attention. Like, where are you trying to go with this? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Because I don't want to keep what you doing, da 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 da, all of that. Like, how you planning? What's your game plan to get to know me? Like, what do you really want to do here? Because I don't have time. I don't have time for that. It's kind of annoying, especially when you like are a person who has like such a busy schedule. When you finally do get a chance to communicate, like, you want it to be something like, we're moving in a direction. Hey, I want to see you. Can we meet here? Are you free at this time? Let's do this. Can I give you a call so we can talk about what we plan to do, where we plan to go? Like, not know what you're doing. Good morning, good afternoon, good nothing. Nothing is good about this. At this.
And this is why she's single. And the large number of women that behave this way, this is why they're single. For real. This is pathetic. No, damn. No nothing. You're just talking. Just talking. Reciprocation, no reciprocation, no nothing. But this is why the dating market is the way that it is. And you wonder why Black men especially has picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and checked out. Sometimes you get tired of giving. Sometimes you get tired of doing. And don't get me wrong. These are great videos, conversation and reviews, and we having fun with it. We're having fun. We're having adult conversation with it. It's all fun and games, and me go back and forth and say certain things with my words. But at the end of the day, when it really counts, this right here is pathetic. This right here is sad. It really is. This is the reason why animals show their love for each other more than humans do. This is why you have men, good men. We're not talking about simps. We're talking about good men that get dragged through the mud. Good men that get put in the friend zone. Women like her will put men in the friend zone. Women like her will take advantage of a good man. This is the type of chick that will manipulate and take advantage of a good man, but go home and give the cheeks to Pookie and Ray Ray and Larry and them. But talk about she's a good woman.
Point, you're wasting my goddamn time, and I'm trying to be nice.
You know what's crazy? These women will never question if it's because they don't wear their real lashes and their real hair, why they're not getting real, genuine connection.
I said what I said.
Think about it. You're not coming genuine. You have on all these fake things. You have on all these makeup. You have on all these enhancements, and you're expecting genuine connections?
No.
What you put out is what you get. So maybe your lashes is white.
The fake hair, the fake lashes, the fake BBLs, the fake breasts, the fake nose, the fake lips, the fake cheekbones, the fake elbows, the fake kneecaps. But men love a woman that is natural beauty, inner and outer. You notice I said inner. Good heart, good mind, good soul, good spirit. Talented, gifted, peaceful. All those good characteristics. Outer, a woman that keeps herself in shape. Because you want to be with somebody that you are sexually attracted to. And that goes for both men and women. Because if it's a woman looking for a man, same thing, same characteristics. But when you hear women like this, some, not all, when you hear some women like this, or a large number of women that speak like this, that further lets you know, already see why you single. Already clocked you the moment you started opening up your mouth and speaking.
You're not getting a real man. you're getting the bare minimum. But y'all, again, this is just to expose how one-sided dating has been, because women are like, oh, bare minimum, you should do most. And many of them don't even want to send a good morning text message. They don't even want to go on a coffee date because a coffee date is beneath them. Yeah. Okay.
So, with that being said, peep this out. And shout out to my man, STG Sean C. Listen to what he has to say. We're going to play the whole thing through. He's going to do his little introduction. But the main ingredient, the main point of it is, men, we have to protect ourselves at all times. Men, we have to stop doing things for some women that do not deserve it. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some women out there that do deserve to have good treatment. And there are some out there that don't deserve to have good treatment. You will know an individual by the fruit they carry.
That these chicks want you to provide, protect, and die.
That's what
and
I'm
that's
saying.
not fair. Why?
And that's the great female con. They call you a real man when everything you do is to serve and for them. And they call you sassy or not a real man when you're doing things for yourself. Society, TV has made men prideful in his own enslavement. They want you to get up, go to work all day, work 40 hours, come home, take care of the kids, take care of the wife, don't drink, don't smoke, don't cheat, cater to your woman, take care of your family, and then one day you wake up and then you die. That's so-called being a man. And a lot of dudes have adopted that ideology, and I wonder, like, where did that come from? You're supposed to do everything for everyone but yourself and put yourself last. Fuck that. I say put yourself first.
Thank you. Thank you. And that's what I want every man to do. Put yourself first. You are a king. Receive that. Walk in that. Like I said previous, men, take yourself to dinner. Take yourself out to a movie. Go buy yourself those Jordans that you wanted. Buy yourself that shirt, that cologne, whatever it is that you want. You earn your money. Your money is your money. Stop giving your money to women that don't appreciate the true value, the true worth of you. Stop it. And you damn simps out there, y'all need to really, really stop it. Y'all need to put a muzzle on what y'all doing. Because we're getting tired of hearing y'all asses talk and complain about how a woman took advantage of you. She deserved to take advantage of your ass, simp. You doing that simplicious shit. And that's what you get. A woman deserves to take advantage of you, especially when you lean in with money and your stuff. Gonna learn today. You're going to learn today.
How can I be any good to anybody if I'm putting everybody else before me? My cup got to overflow it so I can get well. So I got to take care of myself first. I got to put that oxygen mask in the plane on myself before I help everybody else. And that's what a lot of dudes out here is doing. They living quiet lives of desperation because they putting everybody else first, and they hate their life, and then they hate their wife, and they really don't like their situation, and then they end up doing a whole bunch of shit. You should take care of yourself first. Because
this is why I'm not bothered when she don't text me back. I'm not bothered when she don't call me back. I'm not bothered if she canceled a link with me. I'm not bothered if I see her with another guy. I'm actually ecstatic because you went ahead and showed me your hand. That way I don't gotta waste no more of what's most valuable to me.
If she don't text me, if I don't hear from her, I'm good. I'm not gonna hawk you down. I'm not gonna ask questions like, why? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Hell no. Because a real person gonna step to you like a G. A real person gonna be straightforward with it and come from the shoulders with it. A real person is gonna recognize and see that you are a real person and connect with you. Yeah, life happens, things may happen, but that person's still gonna find a way to communicate with you. Why I gotta be the only one that's communicating with you? Why I gotta be the only one reaching out to you because I haven't heard from you? Man, fuck that. We all adults. If you with it, you with it. If not, just say so. Not gonna hurt my feelings. I had enough people in my life that caused enough hurt But because I healed in a certain way, because a better version of myself is being presented, those things don't bother me. Those things don't rattle my cages because I'm better than that. When you have peace in your life, this is how you move. When you practice meditation and you practice your chi, this is how you move. You're not going to trip on people and things. You're going to move in a totally different way and still be at peace.
My time. She don't want me, I don't care. She don't want to talk to me, I don't care. She don't want to hang out with me, I don't care. She don't want to call me, I don't care. She don't think I look good, I don't care. She choose another man over me, I don't care. And the reason why is because I know that I'm that guy outside of how any woman acts towards me and outside of what any woman thinks about me. And also, if she don't see that, that's not the type of woman I want to be with anyway. Always remember, Mary Jane didn't want Peter Parker. She wanted Spider-Man. She didn't want Peter Parker until she found out what Spider-Man could do. Lois Lane did not want Clark Kent. She wanted Superman. She didn't want Clark Kent until she found out what Superman could do.
Right, I saw something on your IG where you said a bad bitch is an illusion.
Yeah, let me break that shit down for you, man. When y'all look at a woman, you say, okay, she bad. What does that really mean? And I just broke it down. You see a bad woman, you gonna say, okay, she got a nice long weave or, nice long hair. She got nice pretty eyes. She got nice lips. She got eyelashes, eyeliner. She got a face painted on. She got an ass. Maybe she got titties. She got, nice little bag on. So what I'm saying is reevaluate what a bad bitch actually is. Y'all putting so much value on a bad bitch, but you could build that for $15,000 to $30,000. So how valuable is something if you can buy it?
I wouldn't want a woman that says she's a bad bitch or a boss bitch. I wouldn't want a woman that degrades and disrespects herself. I'd want a woman that carries herself in a professional manner. I'd want a woman that is respectful. I'd want a woman that I can bring home to my family. And she would be comfortable because my family's about love. My family's about food. My family's about culture. I don't have to worry about my brother or my dad or my sisters looking at me like, how did that thing get in here? When they see her, they will say, man, she likes you. Man, she's respectful. Man, she's cool. And she's beautiful. She gets along well with everybody. That's the type of woman I like to bring around my family. I will bring around my family. You see? That when we have hard times, because life will happen. Life will throw us all curveballs. But when you have that right one that's going to stand right by you, man, that's going to have your back. When you have that one that prays for you, when you have that one that don't mind making you a plate, when you have that one that tells you, babe, what you need, what do you need? What do you need from me? Because she knows everything she does for you, I do for her. So it's being reciprocated. That's a woman. That's a good woman. I want a good woman. I need a good woman. I'm not afraid to state what I need. Real men, real thing, real words.
It's not that valuable. Things of real value are things that you can't buy because those are things that are priceless.
That's a lot of game.
You get what I'm saying? These dudes is getting something that costs $15,000 and $20,000 and then spending $50,000 on it. You get what I'm saying? You're buying something for more than it costs. Would you go to a car lot and a car that costs $20,000 and pay $50,000 for it? That's what these dudes is doing by getting this bad bitch that's really $15,000 worth of work, and you spending $50,000 and taking her here and doing this and doing that and elevating her to this status. Man, I could go get any woman to turn her into a bad bitch and and I've done it before.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is stop putting so much emphasis on a bad bitch. Put emphasis on something that's valuable, character, integrity, her being a solid individual, her having a pleasing personality. You haven't elevated your mindset when you're still so focused on looks. That's elementary to me. I'm way past that, and I'm just trying to teach men to think like this.
Yeah. Well, keys to getting through to a woman, if you're single, is she has to be more attracted to you than you are her. How do you have that dynamic? You got to become attractive, bro. Here's a secret of mine. I don't holler at women. I haven't hollered at a woman in probably 3 years. I haven't approached a woman in 2 years. They have to, because I'm not coming to you. Most people be like, oh, that's misogynistic. Hold on.
Not that, but a large number of women, well, modern women would have a problem with that. Because we see the videos. How come men don't approach us? Well, some of you women are not approachable. Some of you women are not presentable. It's one of them things where a man doesn't have a problem with approaching a woman. The thing is, what type of woman is he approaching? And in that interest, that's a mutual thing. See, I like it when the interest is mutual. I like it when I can say, hello, how are you? Or she says, hello, how are you? And a conversation flows from there. I do my part, she does her part. You see? It has nothing to do with, well, a man has to do everything. No, a man gonna do some things and you gonna do some things. That's what you will do. Because it takes two. Meet me halfway as I meet you halfway. But in today's society, it don't operate that way. And when a man that knows his self-worth, that knows who he is, and embraces that and walks in his anointing, a modern woman can't handle that. See, that's when you know a presence of a man has entered the room.
So I need to holler at you to take you on a date, to pay all the bills, to put my life on the line, and I still got to holler at you to do all that? So I got to approach you to take you out to spend all my money. And if we get together, I got to pay all the bills. And then if somebody breaks in the house, I got to go fight the nigga. Why would I approach you? I'm the one with all the assets. That's why I don't approach women.
Don't expect others to give you what you give them. Right? Like, one of the biggest things that I'm now very comfortable with understanding is my heart is different. And the energy attached to making others feel good is a high level energy. And just because you have that, it doesn't mean that other people should. And everybody shows their love or shows their value differently. Yeah. So I took the pressure off others when I stopped expecting you to do what I do.
You just heard some of the best advice you could ever hear about dealing with these modern women, about dealing with women in general. If you want a relationship to last, she has got to be more into you than you are into her. Because the moment that you are into her more and she thinks she has the leverage, she's gonna eventually start using you and or potentially looking down on you. And when that happens, they're gonna always look up. They're gonna always look to the man that can do more for them because they're hypergamous in nature. You must maintain your leverage in a relationship. It's not bad, it's not evil, it's what's necessary in order to make sure that the relationships survive, particularly in modern Western culture today. Now, on that note, I don't get mad about any of these women, nor do I get mad about just regular people. Because
me neither. I don't get mad what an individual does. If you don't find me attractive, cool. I'm not mad. If you stop talking to me and I don't hear from you, I'm not mad. Why should I be mad? I know who I am. And I embrace that. I don't sit up here and crash out. Like I see a lot of these dudes be acting over abroad. Really? Nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Stop acting like an idiot. You're a grown man. She don't want you. She don't want you. She don't want to be with you. She don't want to be with you. She not attracted to you. She not attracted to you. Pick your damn head up. Life is life. All right? Life is life. When you get to that point in your life where you have peace, when you get to that point in your life where you don't let things bother you, and you are free of all that toxic bullshit, trust me, you sleep peaceful at night. There's a lot of great things as a man. You come home to peace. You come home to, man, you just free. If you want to go out on and treat yourself to a dinner and a movie, you can go do so. If you want to go buy yourself something, you can go do that. And you ain't got to worry about that. There's so many things that you can do. If you decide you want to date a woman of another race, that's your choice. That's your preference. Let the bullshit be the bullshit. If a woman won't cut you off, let her cut you off. Let her do you a favor. And oftentimes we don't recognize that. Oh man, she got a nice body, or I enjoy spending time with her, or her head game is good, or her sex game is good. Damn that. Oh, that shit ain't worth for you to lose yourself in someone that doesn't appreciate you and doesn't see your worth. Even though you may see her, you may like her, but the universe is showing you that she ain't the one for you.
Because if I allow them to get under my skin, then it's going to knock me off my game. And that's going to fall on me because my purpose is bigger than anyone and anything, especially what I'm trying to do for my family and to the people that are closest for me. And this is what we're going to discuss in the next section.
Don't give people a ride who won't push your car when you out of gas.
But you won't know.
Oh, you'll know.
Loyalty is not tested when it's convenient for you.
Yes.
Loyalty is only tested when things are inconvenient for you.
You will know how an individual moves when you are in a storm and all hell is breaking loose in your life. You will also know what type of teammate you have when your relationship, marriage, and faith is tested. If that person's going to stay, or if that person is going to abandon you and leave you and quick to throw in the towel. Oftentimes, we've seen so many individuals that are quick to run. Oh, they are the best sprinters. They are the best track runners, especially when a storm comes, especially when all hell is breaking loose, especially when the relationship and or marriage or faith is tested. They show you how fast they run. They run faster than Usain Bolt. Let's continue.
Don't confuse loyalty for consistency. Just because they always around don't mean they loyal.
So I bump into this youngin' earlier, right? And we just chopping it. And he say, Gilly, man, I really need some advice from you, some game from you. And he started telling me that him and some niggas is beefing. And he lost 7 homies in this beef. And he was like, if you could give me any type of advice or any type of game, man, I'm all ears, OG. And I said, the only game I can give you is that them niggas is tougher than y'all. Sometimes you gotta identify when motherfuckers is tougher than you. They done killed your whole defensive line and your fucking linebackers. Because one thing I can guarantee is they murdered 7 of your homies. You keep playing, nigga, you gonna be the 8th. So you better smarten the fuck up. You better recognize that them niggas is tougher than you.
One of the most cowardice things I used to hear when I was from 4 years old always up was, just walk away. I used to think that was the most cowardice thing I ever heard in my life, right? Just walk away. Now that I got kids, now that I done went to prison, now I done seen a nigga die with a wall phone on the phone. I seen a nigga die with a piece of chicken. I seen a nigga die over getting a ride from down the street.
Working in a prison, I'm going to tell you something. I seen things. I seen a lot of things. I got some stories for you. But I will say this. As a man, and it's hard to be a man, the things that men are faced with on a day-to-day basis, from the moment that man wakes up until he comes home and lay it down, the things he's faced with when he leaves the four walls of his home into this world, and into this, I don't even know what it is that we're living in this generation, but I will say it's not good. But as a man, men are coping, men are standing, men are pushing through, men are finding their way. I can't speak from a woman's perspective because I'm not a woman. But I would say or agree to say that some women will agree because they follow the same suit. You have a lot of good women out there. You have a lot of great women out there. You have a lot of women out there that love, that know how to love, that's ready to love. You have a lot of amazing women out there that understands what men go through because they are around men. They ask, or they have important male figures in their life that have poured into them. And those good women just made bad choices. Can't get mad at a person for making a bad choice, long as they take responsibility and can admit, hey, you know what? I fucked up. I made a bad choice. I chose the wrong person. But now I'm healed, and now I'm ready to make better decisions when it comes to dating. Same thing with men. I had to go through it. And believe me, it was a hard pill for me to swallow for what I went through. But I beat all that shit like Rocky. And I allowed those things to turn into blessings. I allowed those things to make me a better man. So it all depends on who you are and how you handle life when changes come, because changes will come, and it's up to you. Are you going to allow those changes to make you better or bitter? Choice is yours.
Like from where your car parked at to where that Mexican restaurant at, I seen a nigga die because the nigga told him no about that. All these things I saw, walking away might be one of the most gangsterest things you could do right now. To save you the lawyer fees, the funeral fees, this child having PTSD or whatever they growing up with because you dead and gone and never coming back, or they done seen your murder on YouTube and now they can't unsee it. But before you allow all that to happen, walking away might be one of the most gangstest things you could do right now.
What we used to be doing in high school? No, I don't. A lot of y'all peaked in high school and y'all still running off of shit you was doing when you was 17 years old. You think you got something going on and you're looking at the other people like they lame because they got up and left their town because you still holding on to who they was when they was 12. You was this type of person. Now you acting like that. I known you back then. No, listen, let me tell you something. Judging me from who I was 7, 8 years ago, that's like breaking into a house I don't live in anymore. You did nothing to me by doing that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes people can't even progress because they're basing their popularity off of small town situations. You pretty girls can't let go of the fact that you run prom queen and now you move to Atlanta and nobody pays you no mind, and the only love you get is when you go back home to your local bar, basing their accomplishments off a small town and a small group of men who told them that they were super beautiful, who told them these things they deserve. But then they get out to the real world and results may vary. You were babied all through school. You had pretty privilege some of the females had. Now you're out in this real world and don't nobody give a no more.
I always say, learn from the past, plan for the future, live in the present. That's some advice I got from going to therapy, and it has served me really well. This mentality helps me put things in perspective and to know what my priorities are.
Going to therapy helps. Going to therapy helps. As a man, going to therapy helps. I can honestly say that. My time of going to therapy helped me in more ways than one. It helped me to really tap deeper into myself and to really recognize things that I didn't recognize and see things that I didn't see. I said, man, you must hate women. No, I don't hate women. I love women. I dislike what some do. And we call that thing out. But that's for everybody. There's a lot of stuff that men do. We gotta call that out too. We gotta talk about that too. That's why we have adult conversations. That's why we tap into the parts unknown. And that's why I do these reaction videos. That's why I share testimonies. We bring the truth home. That's what men do. That's what kings do. That's what individuals do. They stand on business and sit on chrome.
Especially when you're starting to lose your way, knowing what your purpose is going to always keep you going to where you need to go. Now, when we have people in our life that hasn't done that type of work, they're going to hold us back. They're going to slow us down. Some people will even bring chaos to your life. Studies have shown countless times that the company that we keep dictates our success in life. My question to you is, who are you hanging out with?
Not only that, but you can get with the wrong person, and the wrong person can bring an evil spirit to your household. You can be intimate with the wrong person, and that spirit will attach itself to you. So you got to be careful of who you are around. You got to be careful of the type of person you're entertaining. Here's the thing. You want to find out how a person moves, how a person really moves? I know a person. I'll tell you a story. I knew a person. We were talking, having a wonderful, amazing conversation, spending time together. On the phone. We share. Just amazing. Haven't met yet. Had plans to meet, but those plans were delayed. Life happened, things happened. I was still showing support. I was still being supportive, being attentive, being my authentic self. Checking in, hey, just checking on you. Do you need anything? Are you okay? Yada, yada, yada. Beep game. Then all of a sudden, cold turkey. Didn't hear nothing. A call, text, nothing. Okay. I know I didn't do anything wrong because we haven't met yet. I know I haven't said anything wrong. But my point is, God can put someone in your life and connect you with someone. Whoever said at what point in your life he was going to send you an angel? He just said he going to send you someone. It can be when things are going good. It can be when things are going bad. It can be when you're sick. It can be when you're dealing with family stuff. God will send you someone. And either A, that person can self-sabotage because they never met someone that was attentive and that really showed that they care, because there are some men and women out there that really, truly, honestly do care. They're not just saying it, but they'll show it the best way they know how. But because someone has never had that or came across that, some don't know how to receive that, and it's okay. Because there's many good people that we've had in our life that we've never had before. But it's a learning curve. It's something that we have to be willing to adjust to because of the types of individuals that we've dealt with in the past. To have someone that is totally different that we've never dealt with, it can kind of make us feel some type of way. However, a person may not think that they made any harm, but you just curving that individual, that person got feelings. That person does care. That person's wondering, how come they never heard from you? I understand there's 24 hours in a day. There's no excuse why all of a sudden the communication stopped. All of a sudden, no responses to text messages or a phone call. Something to think about.
A person in their 40s, we didn't see them as old. We didn't call old till they was in their 60s, maybe. Late 50s or 60s. You know why they call people in their 40s old? Because they dying at 23, 24, 25. So they can't fathom being 45. Damn, that 45? Shit. We all died at 25. The homie died at 19. When we was growing up, our uncles and shit and pops, OG homies is 60 and shit.
I love you, granddaddy. Give me a hug, man. Oh, man, get on with here, because I brought you some damn shit. Nigga, you are crazy as hell. I can't get a hug. Nigga, you don't be hugging on no player, nigga. You can't put that shit on the internet, a boss-ass nigga like me hugging on a something. What's wrong with you, boy?
Hey, but that's an OG, though. Gramps is an OG. See, these are the type of men that modern women can't handle. That's an OG right there. Let's continue. Go ahead, OG.
You my granddaddy, man. I can't help it, boy. You better act like you goddamn real, nigga. I got you. No more suckers running out of the family. You gonna put it on that. Nigga, you big old sucker. You ain't hugging on that granddaddy like you a little boy. You better boss up, nigga.
I don't really start looking at old till about 58 to 60. Because I got G homies that's in the park right now doing pull-up, push-ups, and dips, busting down at 65, ready to...
Hey, my dad is like 70-something. Looking like he 40-something. You, in this generation, you have a lot of older cats that look so young and a lot of younger cats that look so old, because a large number of the older men and women take care of themselves. They take care of their health. They take care of their bodies. Younger men and women They not doing it. Some of them are not doing it. And the shit is showing.
Squabble, having fun, hitting their switches and doing what they do, ride their bikes. Who's very capable, totally capable. I take 5 of them youngsters and I put $100,000 up and put them with 3 G homies, and I take in 60 seconds, all of them gonna be out. We knew how to commit crimes if that's what we was doing at the time and get away with it. These is caught in 30 days. Why I keep telling them, stop calling us old heads like that's a downgrade. When you learn how to get old, when you learn how to get away with it, then call us that. Like when you doing it better than us at our age, then call us old heads. But you can't even make it to our age to compete.
So I just seen where this guy was at his job for 42 years and they let him go. Now let that sink in. 42 years at one job. So clearly he was like a couple of years away from retirement. And guys, they just came in and cut this man like he was trash, like a sheet of paper. And this is why I tell you guys that jobs are not the way to go. This is the reason why jobs are becoming extinct. Imagine working for a place, blood, sweat, and tears that you done gave them everything. You wake up early, you go in early, you stay late, you train people, you're underpaid, you're overworked. I'm talking about, imagine working for a job that you done gave everything to. You done neglected relationships. You done damaged, you done burnt bridges with your family that you can't even get back because you done put a job first. You done gave that job everything.
And I know where he's going with that. And they just treat you like shit. Anybody can be replaceable. But when you have the best and you have someone that's good at what they do and that have mastered that and gifted in that, it's kind of hard to get that. You're not going to find that in another individual. And that's why I always tell people, start investing, start looking at other things, start really tapping into, owning your own. Well, I got a degree in such and such. I don't give a damn about your degree. I see people with degrees that get let go. Or replaced. Don't get me wrong, this is sad because you have a large number of men, and you know what? I'm going to go the extra mile, a large number of women too, that have put blood, sweat, and tears in their job with a company and get treated like shit. Just because they've worked to their peak so that when they retire, this is how much they get, how much they'll receive. And those employers know that. And some of them, they'll do that to you deliberately. So they don't have to pay you that full retirement amount in your retirement package. I seen that happen.
And for them to show their appreciation to you, they come in with you less than a year or two away from retirement and let you go.
Listen to me. This is probably the most important thing I will ever tell you in your life. I don't care if you need to move back home with your parents. I don't care if y'all need to move in together. Work on your body, eat clean food, and invest. Invest, work out, eat clean food. Invest as much money as you can every month. But stop caring about the clothes you wear. Stop caring about jewelry. Stop caring about cars. Stop caring about impressing anybody. You do not get judged on what type of man you are by what you wear or how much money you can throw up in the air. You have a good 15 to 20 years where if you start right now, you will have millions and millions. But you gotta let go of what you were taught. Damn the Jordans. Damn all the freaking jewelry. Damn the club.
I agree. The things that you were taught, you have to be willing to unlearn the things that you have learned. Whatever those habits are, you have to be willing to kill those habits. Get rid of those habits. The renewing of your mind, changing your mindset. I'm going to tell you, as a man, as a masculine man, I love my peace. I love my peace. I love having a peace of mind. I love my meditation. I love doing my chi. I can come and go as I please. I can cook whatever it is I want. If I choose to dine in or take out, go here, go there. I'm living my best life. And I love the life that I live because it's peaceful. I don't do toxic. I don't do mess. I pray, I worship. I keep a loving spirit in my home, a peaceful spirit in my home. I continue to do the work on myself. Go to the gym, keep myself up, keep myself right, eating right, living right, moving right. I'm telling you. I know the right one is going to come. I know the right one is going to see me. I know the right one is going to meet me where I stand. And I'll do the same. But until then, I'm chilling. I'm enjoying living everyday life. And that's what I want to see the men do. That exact same thing.
Damn all that. Invest, work on your body, eat clean food. Invest, work on your body, eat clean food. And after you do all that, go back to the gym, invest, and eat clean food.
Man, you only got one life to live. And the average man will not live to his full expectation or his potential because he trying to live for his wife. He trying to live, man, f*** that. And you don't get to enjoy life and you f*** around and die at 52. Nah, I ain't living my life for nobody but me. And I hope everybody else is living their life for them. Once your kids get grown, you raise them, you feed them, fuck you living your life for somebody for. Man, nah, I'm the only motherfucker that get in that casket. I ain't living for now, son, bitch.
Gents, from the start of this channel, I have said that we need to continue to work on ourselves, be the best versions of you and me, and to continue to level up. I say this because 10 years ago, I was in a tragic car accident, and I will tell y'all, I'm lucky to be here. Every day, to me, is borrowed time. And
not only that, and also to add, I was in a car accident in 2015. So it's a blessing for me to be here. I was supposed to have been checked out. When that drunk driver hit my Suburban and I flipped 4 times on the freeway before hitting the center divider, I wasn't supposed to make it, but I did. I started this channel 2019. Those know. When I started this channel, I didn't know what to expect. But I knew I had a purpose. You know, I knew that Elohim had put a word in me and that word got to get out. I also know that there's a lot of hurt men. I know that there's a lot of men being taken for granted, a lot of good men. I also know that there's a lot of men out there that carry stuff that they shouldn't be carrying. You see? I also know that there's a lot of men out there that it's hard for them to push forward because they carrying the stuff from their past, especially their childhood. And they don't know how to release that. So they carry it. You see? Until it builds up, and next thing you know, it's like a pot of water. but also to show that I know what it's like. As a man, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be abandoned. I know what it's like to be abused. I know what it's like to be told you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. I know what it's like to have things happen to you, paraphrasing, when you're a child, when you're young. I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to have things taken from you. I know what it's like to have things given to you with the expectation of what you would give to them. I know what it's like to be married for a short time and you fighting for your marriage. I know what it's like to have your own wife, to find out that your wife never loved you. She liked you, but she was never in love with you. I know what it feels like. I also know what it feels like when you come back to God, you come back to Elohim, and you begin to trust him. I know what it's like to have peace. I know what it's like to have a changed mindset. I know what it's like to do things different that you've never done before in order to have something that you never had but always wanted. I know what it's like to feel loved. I know what it's like to give love. I know what it's like to move in your purpose. I know what it's like when you do things for people that were less than fortunate and you are able to help any way you can, and it pierces your heart and your soul because you are naturally and truly a giver and you don't mind helping those, especially those that are unable to help themselves. Know what it's like to be a protector, provider, lover, fighter, a problem solver, observing, caring, giving, stand on business, sit on chrome. I know what it's like. I know what it's like when you walk into a room and all eyes on you because of your presence. Your presence speaks louder than the words that come out of your mouth. The eyes tells the whole story of your life. I know. I know what it's like to walk around the universe and be free. Don't have to worry about nothing. Don't have to stress about anything. Not bothered. Not rattled. When you go to sleep, it's like the most peaceful sleep ever. And when you wake up and you take your first breath, you have a lot to be thankful for. Life will teach you how to appreciate things and appreciate people. Life will teach you that. I know because I'm he. I'm him. I am king. Go be the best version of yourself for many people to see. Live your best life. Men, never stop learning, never stop growing. It's your boy Big Truck. Go on ahead and subscribe. Please share this video and leave a comment. I want to hear from you men. I want to hear from the brothers. I want to hear from the men, the kings. I want to hear from everybody.